Thanks for joining us again on this edition of the Council Recap. Council met Monday, October 21st, 5:30 in the council chambers. Kick things off, the police chief let us know about 5 new officers starting for the department. 3 of them have ties to Austin, so that's nice. One of them has a brother and father that's on the department, so that's kind of neat to see that tradition of law enforcement carry through to family members and service to our community through the police department. We'll be at 34 complement of officers, and that's our full roster. So we're glad to be back to full strength. They won't; those 5 officers won't be out on the street until mid to late January as part of their field training experience, but we look forward to moving them along in the process. First item of business on the agenda was Hervé Digenda. He's our honorary council member. He'll be joining us from November through January, so it'll be nice to have him and continue that program for those of different ethnic background learning about city government and providing their input. We reviewed an ordinance to update our nuisance ordinance. We had a legal challenge, and one of the things the attorney recommended is that we clarify the definition of junk in the ordinance, so we did that to make that more defensible and less of a challenge. Through the legal process, we also had a donation of 11 acres from the Friends of the Nature Center to an addition to the Hormel Nature Center, so the Nature Center will be 11 acres bigger and kind of round out part of that part on the north side of the Nature Center. We also approved health insurance plan changes reflective that we're part of the Public Employees Insurance Program now. Rather than being self-insured, we have a fully insured option from an outside provider for city employees. We also approved a bench agreement. We have 15 benches throughout the community. We received a little over $1,000 over a 2-year period to have those in the public right away, and the council approved that with U.S. Bench Corp. We also approved an ICM agreement, which is for someone that has strong waste into our wastewater treatment facility. We have 8 of those agreements with the city, and they're charged above any strength above normal residential use. That was a 3-year agreement with LL Parks LLC. Council approved that. We didn't waive our statutory tort limits. We have to take action on that annually to make sure that we maintain those limits. Those are $500,000 for a single occurrence and $1.5 million for a single event. As far as liability for the city, we had several nuisance properties that council took action on, approving those, and then rounded out the agenda by approving 2 agreements that are part of the KSMQ agreement. Folks probably have seen the demolition of the former Plunkett building in downtown, and that's clearing the way for a KSMQ production facility. We had a couple more agreements to process as part of the state bonding agreement and the arrangement for a lease agreement with them and application to the state. So council approved those, and that rounded out the meeting for October 21st. If you have questions on any of these items or other things, we'd sure love to hear from you. My number is 437-9941. Thanks so much.